Founded in 1870, just after the abolition of slavery, Dunbar High School in Washington, D.C. was the nation's first high school for African American students. Many great black politicians, artists, musicians, sports stars and scientists got their start here. 1952 graduate Ronald Crockett remembers that the school put him through his paces.
I had to study for the first time in my life. I had to actually study to keep up. And the teachers expected you to do well. And they made that known. So there I was. I was living in public housing, and I certainly wasn't part of the elite. But Dunbar changed all of that.
American pupils were desegregated nationwide in May 1954, but 60 years on, there are currently no white students at Dunbar.
It's not diverse, but it would be nice to see like other faces and like other cultures and like around me so I can learn more about them.
Dunbar's now one of the worst performing schools in DC. Standards fell as affluent families left for suburbia.
No, I don't think that we have come far enough, and I do believe that there are still things that can happen, especially with the academics. I know right now my peers, some of them are still, I'd say, struggling in some of their areas.
As part of the attempt to draw in more affluent students, one group of alumni and parents at Dunbar is pushing for the school to have more freedom to choose which students attend.
Neighborhoods are gentrified, and people are starting to select schools and forcing them to be better. They're getting involved.
The move could improve academic standards, but critics say it would also lead to rejection of challenging students, pushing them into other already struggling local schools.
When you have concentrated wealth in middle-class communities, kids of color are concentrated into high poverty school systems, and I think you can see that even here in the District of Columbia, our nation's capital, with some of the poorest schools in the nation. Because we need to make sure that public schools are available for everyone, so we want to keep a strong and healthy public school system.
A recent study found that 74% of black students here in the US still attend majority non-white schools. And as those schools struggle, like Dunbar, they may consider changing their entrance requirements to survive. So it seems the dreams inspired by the historic decision made 60 years ago here at the Supreme Court may not be coming true just yet. Lorna Shattuck at the Supreme Court in Washington, D.C.
Know more about your world.
enca.com